this thing just keeps going, and I can just keep messing with it. So that's the vibe of it. I've also I've done a few tracks. I've messed around with things. Where's a good one? All right, let's try some psytrance. I was like, yeah, look, let's do that. So I had I made a few functions and stuff. Started off with I'm just gonna stop a heap of stuff. I made a heap of stop motions in here to make sure that things don't play immediately. But you can end up with these quite built up tracks. So first sort of thing you do with any psytrance, of course, is you set the BPM to 140 because that's psytrance, right? Like you can make it a little bit neater and tidier, kind of by slowing that down, you know. If you were so inclined, you could make it a little bit more chuggy, which I do actually really like. But we start with our house synth. I've added a bit of a lower down, like boo 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 under it for a bit of doof, because we love a bit of doof. And then of course you've got to have that rolling bass. So for that, I ended up with this sort of complicated bass synth that just basically plays every beat except the first beat. If the beat is the first beat, we're just going to sleep through it. So it's going to go do 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 do. Let's try that. Oh, there we go. Now we're into psytrance. Love a bit of psytrance. You can just go with psytrance all day. Oh, I put in. Oh, and here we go. I've got a bass key which is freaking off here. We've got the first one was A1, and then it was C2, and then it's D1, and this is a ring that will loop around and just continue to loop around 48 times each time. So it goes through a full set of bars, 4 bars. That's kind of cool. I added like a ability to make it a bit nastier, which we'll see. Oh, there we go. So that's when you start to have fun with this cool stuff like the notes that I have here. Notes, I've picked a few notes, like a ring. I picked some notes that I liked, and I can say, look, right, that ring, let's shuffle and pick some notes and do some crazy like sound stuff. And so we pick some notes and we do this fun line. Oh, now we got some somewhere. This has got reverb on it. Oh, it's not liking that. The CPU was deciding that was too much for my little audio engine to run while we're recording. Oh no, this was the problem I was having before. Too much going on in this track, it would appear. Let's see if we can kill some of the effects. Yeah, let's kill some reverb. Let's see if I can get it to go. Is that enough? Is that enough? Yes, come back to me, little PC. Go, little PC. Give me some warble. Give me some. Oh, there we go. Now we've really got psytrance. Oh, can I get the true back in? Can I get it back to? Oh, here we go. Come around on the next beat. Oh, yes, it can. So it was just that reverb was just just a little bit too high for the old CPU to handle while I was recording. So this is the kind of stuff you can do. I've messed around with it a bit over the last couple of days. I made a couple of different kind of cool tracks. This has got like a drone bass in it. It's not handling that too much. Too many effects. They run fine until I start to record with QuickTime, and then something about QuickTime's recorder, it doesn't really like playing nice, so I probably need to find a better way to record these screencasts. This one was kind of cute, using tabla samples from the tabla hand drum, which you can find down here. Nope, where's the tabla? Here it is, tabla. So this was really simple. I just picked up a heap of tabla samples and would just choose one every few things. Which is really just essentially, this is where copy and pasting works, right? This boop 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 is the exact same rolling bass from that last psytrance track. So I could just copy that code and stick it in again. affect the cutoff that you could hear was rolling up, and it's getting more crunchy as we go through. It's been really fun for like mixing in any of you who've got knowledge of Ableton Live or any kind of audio processing things. If you can mix in you can learn all of this stuff too. Like this is a really good way to learn how synthesizers work and how audio works and how making music works, because if you know how to code, you can just start messing with this. There's really no way to mess it up. I've seen people make some pretty cool things without having any audio background at all. But if you do have an audio background, this is a really fun way to get some randomness happening really quickly. So you can just really, I'm not normally focused enough to be able to get through a whole track, but I made drum and bass. Funnily enough, it's all in the same key. It's just me. I'm just into minor pentatonic. Leave me alone. I like my minor pentatonic, okay? But like, there you go. Like you can, and all I would need to do is whack something crazy over the top of that, and I would have some more stuff going on. It's a really, really fun tool, and I'm gonna show you more and more of what I've been doing with it. I'm loving it. You should love it too. It's called Sonic Pi. Go play with it. It's rad. And you're rad. And I'll see you soon. Bye.